If you decide that you're not folding a piece of laundry for days and you're just going to take your clothes out of the dryer for weeks, that is fine, girl. Then when you decide that you're done doing that and you want to fold all of that laundry and you feel overwhelmed, that is where these tips come in handy. That is where they have helped me. I read this list to myself. It's like, Tabitha, get it together. Hey y'all, what's up? Today's video is going to be 6 tips that actually help me keep my house clean and tidy, or they just help me pull it all back together whenever I've decided to be lazy for a few days. So this list actually came about because it was a note to self kind of situation, tips that I made for myself to read and follow when I was feeling unmotivated, lazy, not productive, overwhelmed. I'm easily overwhelmed. I do want to stress that at the end of the day, it is not that serious. Don't stress yourself too much. It is not the biggest deal if your bed is not made every day. It is not the biggest deal if your laundry is not all folded. I feel like I don't have to tell you that, but I also feel like I have to, because when I was making this video, I was laughing at myself thinking it's really not that serious, but just to share the tips, just to get the idea out there. So number 1 would be to just start and gain momentum. Just get started and take action. If you tell yourself, oh my God, I really don't want to wash these dishes, I would rather throw them all away than wash these dishes, because I just will procrastinate till the end of time. It's not even like when I'm doing it that it is the worst, but to get myself to do it, it is like the babyest steps. So wash 1 dish. Oh my gosh, then wash 2 dishes. Oh my gosh, you may have washed all the dishes. And then what might you do now? You might wipe down the counters, the stove. You might take out the trash. You might sweep the kitchen. The possibilities are endless. You don't know what you might do when you just wash 1 dish. Just get started and then see what happens. If nothing else happens, then you cleaned your dishes, I hope. Number 2 would be tidy a little bit as you go. Do quick tasks as you see they need to be done. So say you go in the bathroom, you see that the bathroom trash is full, take it out, put a new bag in there. Easy. If you're walking around your room and you see that it looks clean, except that there's some shoes on the ground, pick up the shoes, put everything where it goes. There has to be a consistent effort or it definitely all falls apart very quickly. Number 3 is time your tasks. It takes me 37 minutes to fold all of my laundry and wash all of my dishes. It'd be 24 minutes folding the laundry, 13 minutes washing the dishes. You may think, wow, you have too much time on your hands if you know that, but really, I do have too much time on my hands, and I do know that because it takes less than an hour to do both of those things. So when you try to justify, oh, I don't have time, I used to say, I hate sweeping and mopping, it takes forever with all of this tile. You have time. I timed myself, it takes 45 minutes. So then I feel it takes less than an hour, I can do that. This is obviously the clothing of people that have been staying in their homes. These pajama pants are so funny to me because they are rainbow colored galaxy wolf themed pajama pants for my husband. He's weird. No, just kidding. Love him. I like to fold the socks like this. It's kind of like a Marie Kondo technique if y'all ever watched her tidying series. And then when you put them in the drawer, you set them up like this and you just grab it and it's like a little packet of sock. It's pretty cute. My husband's even admitted that he likes this better because he would just ball his sock up. And Marie says that that puts the stress on the sock. So, you know, we're not going to do all that. We don't want to stress the socks. Number 4 is associate tasks with certain habits. When you do this, you do that too. When you wake up in the morning, just make your bed. Just make it a habit that you do when you wake up in the morning. When you wake up in the morning, you make your bed. Another thing that I like to do is every time I go to the bathroom, if there's clutter on the bathroom sink, just clear the clutter. Make sure the sink looks clean. If you do that every time you go, it's probably always going to stay clean if you stay on top of it. Number 5, practice delayed gratification. It's the idea that you don't really reward yourself until later. Delayed gratification. I know everybody loves instant gratification these days. If I was watching Netflix and drinking wine with all the dishes everywhere, the clothes, knowing that I didn't do a thing, I would feel so gross. Now whenever I watch Netflix and drink wine, I feel productive. And I feel happy because I actually got a lot of things accomplished. because I did what needed to be done first, and then I could do what I wanted to do. A way to stay responsible and accountable and disciplined. Number 6 would be to stay mindful and intentional. So be aware of your habits and your common mess. If you know that your dishes get out of control so easy, then maybe you need to clean them every time you make a meal. Clean as you go. You'll be so happy when you're done cooking because there will be no mess. If you know that you let the laundry pile up for a whole century, then maybe try really hard to just fold each load when it's done. Just see if you can do that. So that's it, y'all. These tips help keep my house livable. So please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, so I know that you liked it. And then you can also subscribe if your heart so desires. But that's it for today's video, and I will see you guys in my next one.